My husband's decade-long breakfast ritual has transformed into a terrifying daily game of unattended cast iron and impending disaster. My 31F husband, 34M, is a creature of habit. For the entire 10 years we've been together, he's made himself the exact same breakfast every single morning: a tofu scramble with various veggies, cooked on a cast iron skillet. For years, I barely noticed his morning cooking. But a couple of years ago, he started getting distracted while cooking, often walking out of the kitchen to sit at his computer and start thinking about work for the day. He'll claim the stove is off or on super low, but the result is almost always the same. The food smells like burnt oil and is just awful. I find the smell revolting, and on a few occasions, I've had coughing fits from the smoke in the air. He usually disagrees, insisting there isn't any smoke. Currently, a couple of factors are making this situation even worse. We recently moved into a very old house with terrible ventilation. The stove's fan just recirculates air around the kitchen. On top of that, I'm pregnant and struggling with severe morning sickness and food aversions. The smell of his nasty, burnt breakfast makes me feel incredibly sick and irritated. I try to stay calm when I think and talk about it, but internally, there's a hormone-fueled rage towards his breakfast. I hate it so much, I despise it. I've tried talking to him about it a couple of times, and he always says he'll be more careful. He doesn't seem to truly understand how irritating these smells are to me. This morning was the last straw. I was in a WFH meeting in my office when he once again left his food unattended on the stove. The smoke filled my office, and I was struggling not to gag and cough. At this point, I want to demand that he either: why I think I'm not the asshole. He has demonstrated unsafe cooking practices in the morning, and his burnt food significantly worsens my morning sickness. Why I might be the asshole. This breakfast has been his daily routine since before we met. It's a ritual for him at this point. He also doesn't see things the way I do, claiming his food isn't burnt, that he doesn't really leave it unattended, and that I'm just being sensitive. When a partner's comfort food becomes your culinary rut, who's in the right? Is it ever okay to disrupt a beloved routine, or should the wife find her own breakfast solution?